This is Max Shears for Pro Boxing Fans. I'm like joined as always by Dave Coldwell. Dave, I get you after all the big fights. I got you after Wilder, Chisora. I mean, what have we just seen there?
Oh, that was incredible. What a fight. And what a chin. I can't believe after all that, after all the punishment it took, Wardley still never been down. Incredible chin. The man's built different. Unbelievable. And what a performance on Dubois. Incredible.
I know the fight's done now, but what did you expect to happen coming into it, and was you correct or not?
No? All right. I was sat on the fence. I'll be honest with you, I was sat on the fence, but I was leaning, because of his toughness, I was leaning towards Wardley. And I thought Wardley could take away Dubois' confidence. And I actually said I thought he'd take it away pretty early. And then when I saw him come out and he blasted him that first round, I thought, oh, here we go. But Dubois soaked it up, just kept going, got dropped. In fact, I think he took a knee. I mean, I think he took a knee using his brain, letting his head clear. Smart man, then gets up, goes back to business, breaking him up. The jab was fantastic for Dubois. I did say beforehand, I felt that was a real weapon for him. We're talking about his right hand, but he's got a brilliant jab, and then the right hand can follow, and that's what was happening. But mate, both of them were unbelievable, really were. It were a privilege to watch that.
Before I talk about Daniel, I mean, for Fabio, we all know the story of Fabio Wardley, but you're a coach. Like, I mean, for what he's done for such little background, yeah, he didn't get the result tonight, but he definitely matched Daniel Dubois in there tonight, didn't he?
Oh, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just. We keep talking about his background, and I know he kind of like wants to leave that behind because he's proved in the fights that as a pro, forget about the white collar. But you can't buy experience, and that lack of experience will pay a bit of a effect in how the performance was. Little things that he wasn't doing. It's difficult to explain. It would have been a different fighter had he had the experience, but he hasn't, so it makes no difference. What he's achieved with that lack of experience is unbelievable. He's climbed the mountain, he's cracked it, and more important than anything, tonight, he's won that. He had the heart of the fans before, but even more so now, because that's one of those fights where you walk away and you're going, you're talking to your pals, you're talking to me and my son. It's not about the result, we're talking about how tough that man was. How was he still standing? How did he keep coming? And you know what? Right to the very end, he kept slinging, looking for that knockout. He didn't go out with a whimper. He didn't go out and think, I'm on my way, I'm just shelling up. Unbelievable art, unbelievable desire. And you can't coach that. That's either in a fighter or it's not, and that's in him.
Coming into the fight, everyone was speaking about Daniel, whether he's going to stick it out when he gets tough. When you actually look at it, he did stick it out, and also, like I say, he took the knee so that shows the IQ in moments of trouble. I mean, the mentality of Daniel Dubois, did he prove everyone wrong tonight?
Yeah, tonight he did. We can only go on what we've seen, right? So we made that judgment, we made that call based on what we've seen. Now tonight, he showed that when he chooses to, and when his mind's right and he's in that right frame, then he'll walk through walls. I did say to the people that I was sat with, when he walked out against Anthony Joshua, and I saw his demeanour, I was like, he's winning this. And then when he walked out tonight, and I saw that we were all saying he's up for this, I think he's one of those guys that if he manages to flick that switch, then he's very, very hard to stop. You know, and he's relentless. He'll come. We saw it against Ergovic, and now tonight even more so because of the firepower that was landing by Wardley. It was relentless. You know, and you know what was good? I know Don Warner wanted him to be reckless and just walking onto stupid shots because Wardley can wing them in as good counter punches, and it'll wanted him to work behind that jab, and that's what he did tonight. He never got greedy. He never got too excited about his own success. Stuck behind that jab, and just systematically broke him up and broke him down. And I think that's what's really, really impressive about his performance tonight. I thought he was outstanding.
Everyone said so much about the Tony Sims, how he went there and came back to Don. But when you saw what you saw tonight, you saw Don even smacking him between the rounds. Is this the perfect setup for Daniel Dubois?
Hey, listen, I always think that a coach has got to gel with a fighter's got to gel with a coach, and that's how you get the best out of them. Sometimes you can take somebody who's not got the highest amount of talent and turn them into something because you manage to unlock certain things. Whereas somebody who might have a lot of talent, you can't unlock that, and they never perform on fight night. In the gym, they're fantastic. On fight night, they don't. So I think with Don and Daniel, I just think they work really well together. I think Don knows how to get the best out of Daniel Dubois, and I think that is a perfect fit for him. And that's the story that how it should be. They should never have got rid of him, and now they're back together. They should never get rid of him again. He's got the key to Daniel Dubois' mind.
Just last one, Dave. I know it's a sad reality of boxing. When you get a win like that, everyone looks at what's next. But Daniel Dubois is a heavyweight world champion again now. Does the Usyk fight do anything? And if not, Atauma, Caballero, where do you go?
Nice. Dubois against Atauma. 100%. Yeah.
How does that go?
It's difficult to say because Atauma's very inexperienced, and we've not seen him hit back yet. But I still say, I mean, both of those two tonight. Listen, I don't want to. But there was never, until really late on, there was never a left hook coming after that right hand. They were both landing right hands, but just going for right hands, but no left hook coming back from it. They were quite predictable attacks. I just feel that somebody like Atauma or an Usyk reads those attacks and takes those attacks away. So it's a different kettle of fish. But I don't want to go into that because we've just seen a great tear-up. So that's all we came for, and that's what we got. But if you're asking me about Atauma against Dubois, I do think Atauma. I rate Atauma.